Man, do you guys get annoyed with all these like password changes you have to do all the time?
It's seriously one of the banes of my existence.
So I went to change my password because, like the millionth website was like, hey, it's been 12 days. You need to change your password.
It's been 4 hours.
I typed in beef stew and it said it's not stroganoff.
Nice.
I love a good play on words. Okay, good job, Doc.
He's made Jesus chicken in his mouth.
Are you able to
good.
chew while
When it
laughing
hits the
so
lips.
hard? Love a good play on words. That was brilliant. Okay. Hey, everyone. Welcome to Second Office. I'm your host, Alec George, here with Doc. We got Brandon. We just missed Trevor to touch on free agency, but he's going to join us next week. And we're going to cover free agency because holy moly. Before we get started, I'd like to remind everyone who likes to listen to us, please like, subscribe, follow on YouTube, and all the fun socials out there, because we do it all. Guys, how was the week? Doc.
Oh, boy, is it the state of hockey.
Yeah, it sure is.
Those fucking potato lovers, they won.
Those Spuds, man.
Spuds won, baby, for the first time ever.
Good for them.
And if you have not come across all the viral videos, it was a party.
It was a party.
I was there in person, in living color. Half of me loving it, half of me going, please don't burn down my first office.
Those videos are sweet, though.
Yeah,
would have been fun to be there.
It was great. I highly contemplated taking videos myself for this.
Right.
But then I was like, that might be a conflict of interest. I probably shouldn't do that.
Maybe.
But
There's enough out there for everyone.
Yeah, so it was good. But with that said, man, am I tired.
I feel you.
They didn't stop until 5 a.m.
And it was daylight
on
saving
Sunday morning.
So he skipped an hour even.
I felt like that the hotel wasn't going to get burnt down about 3 a.m. and went home.
Were you correct?
Yeah, still standing. And then so I got home around 3. I did some more work for the first office just to try to make it easier for my manager in the morning. And so got to sleep around 4. 3 hours later, my lovely 3-year-old gremlin said, "Daddy, it's time to wake up."
You're like,
and I'm like, no.
You're like, oh shit, I felt that.
So,
Yeah,
dude, it's just been. I have learned a lot of lessons from this past week. For the first office in my personal life, I will be for sure taking vacation next year after the state hockey tournament.
Yeah, schedule that. Hell yeah,
because I need it. I've just been absolute trash, but I've still been needed at the hotel. So,
well, remember last year they didn't even make it, and you had nothing to worry about.
I know. I think they'll still make it.
Not this year.
Oh, it was.
That's great.
I'm telling you it. So I was in the city of St. Louis for when the Blues won their first Stanley Cup.
Similar.
And it was crazy, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's a big deal. That's a hockey town.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The attendance at the Class AA boys high school hockey game at the X
correct
was larger than 7 professional hockey games on the same night.
That's state of hockey, baby.
Yeah, it was insane.
Yeah, that's really crazy.
Insane. Half of them were with me.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It felt like 10,000.
Oh, those videos, it's every level.
It's
all
everywhere.
8
It's
stories,
everywhere.
full balconies.
It's everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah, that's wild.
It was a good time, though.
Hey, go Spuds, go East Grand Forks. Congrats, boys.
Section 8 for both of them.
Very well done.
Northern Minnesota taking it home.
Very well done. That's awesome. Brandon, how's the week?
Ugh.
Or should I ask, how's the chicken?
Chicken's great.
Good.
Week was a rough one.
Man, we're all going through it.
Man,
Son of
the
a gun.
first office has been
Yeah.
brutal. And that is okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
It's fine.
I'm fine.
This is great.
That's what he's got to tell himself.
But I did pick the wrong time in my life to quit drinking after this week, so.
Oh, man, not even a beer?
Not even a beer.
Good for you, dude.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Trying to lose some lbs.
Good.
But no, it's been okay. It's just been really, really busy. A lot of new people. We're marching into the busiest time of our season, which is between now and November. So,
which is most of the time.
You're just getting ready for that. But been very much looking forward to doing the podcast today. Been very excited about our progress on TikTok and some of our other social media apps. So please like, subscribe on our TikTok page. Like to see the increase of listeners and followers on YouTube. But yeah, a lot of positive things to say about our social media sites. So again, they're a lot of fun. We're trying to have a lot more fun with it. Definitely going to go through some comments with you guys later.
Yeah, join the conversation,
please.
Yeah,
please join this conversation.
We love hearing from the fans,
and we'd very much love to hear your free agency takes, because there's a bunch of them. One of our teams were very busy, the other a little bit busy. They do it the other way around, which you can't argue with. But also for our takes, because I hear we're all caught up on Love Is Blind Minneapolis. It is over. It is over. We made it through. The only season my wife and I watched beginning to end, I think strictly because the Twin Cities novelty. Now it's over. It was a blast. We got a little extra dirt throughout the series, thanks to a friend, at least semi in the know, with a couple of them, which was a lot of fun. Kept us a little intrigued, and she kept a very good secret the whole time, but she knew that Taylor and Daniel got married. Yeah, because she saw a last name change in a registry. So
nice.
Yep, and kept secret the whole time. So good for
her.
her.
What that was a well coordinated takedown of all the guys.
God, what was it ever? Seriously, let's touch on the reunion and for starters, because they start off with these two, Taylor and Daniel. Congrats, you two. You're strong, I suppose. No one came out on top more than Daniel, who didn't have to do shit the whole time. Except lean back and enjoy the gossip. Good for you, Daniel.
The bar for Daniel
was so low.
So low.
Oh my God.
So low.
It did not paint a good picture for all of you fellas that are from Minnesota.
It sure did not. No, you're making a very intentional statement.
I'm from St. Louis.
Okay.
But Brandon's from Wisconsin.
Okay, so
there's one of us.
So hold on.
You look like half the cast.
Wait. I'm fine. Okay, I'm a good guy.
You
married 6 years.
You look like you were on the show.
married 6 years. So
yeah, look. Honestly, the entire time I watch the show, I'm like, is Alex's entire family on this show? Like
6 of them. Six
like
of them
you.
were my family.
Yeah.
At some point.
I'm like when they're talking about, I cannot believe this girl made a TikTok about you. I'm like, was it about him or Alec? They could have been confused.
If it was 4 years ago, who's to say?
Exactly.
No, that's still nope.
Oh,
that's still when I was married. So nope.
No.
Wouldn't have been me.
How did Alex
Couldn't have
get
been me.
through that entire reunion?
Oh my God!
Nobody brought up.
It had to have been a thing. That had to have been a non-disclosure.
I bet they signed
because
contracts.
I think enough stuff's out now. That this dude's he's a pedo.
Yeah, they had to sign a contract because even the receipts that were brought,
Hi, Katie.
the screenshots, they didn't even. There were some skeleton emojis. That tells me nothing. Unless I'm just not hip anymore, and that means something.
Well, okay, no. I think the point that Madison was making was that like this dude is nobody's friend. He's just a dick, which is very much true.
Everybody
right?
knew that though already. Like, why did we have to explain that?
So obviously this is a rumor, but I've read multiple stories because I had to get the hot gossip online.
Yeah, you did.
Like first it started secondhand through my wife, and then I sought it out.
You're like, I'm stepping in it.
I'm stepping in it at this point. But he, apparently wrote a college paper, something to the effect, and please don't take my word as gospel. This is what I read.
Allegedly.
This is alleged. Wrote a college paper about how if there is sex and one of them is unconscious and we're to never know that it happened, maybe it's not that bad.
No.
Something to that effect. Please look that up. Do your own research, but that story is out there.
That's so
there was obviously some agreement where you don't bring that up because they know about it at this point. They found out everything else about each other throughout the time they were together and then afterwards, leading up to the reunion. Had to have been a thing.
Who do you think got done wrong the most on the show?
As in a bad rap?
Let's go with let's lean towards the ladies. Which lady got the worst treatment from her beau?
David's sister.
Kinda. She's got to be watching. There are 10-minute collages of my sister, my sister, my sister, my sister, my sister, my sister, my sister.
Everybody's wondering, like, like he kept bringing up, my sister doesn't want me to go on the show. This is why. It has nothing to do with maybe
she was like, you're gonna put me on a pedestal and everyone's gonna fucking hate me. I'm gonna seem
weird.
I'm gonna seem weird.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like for a while, I'm like, they hook up.
There were, or at least there's something more than what he's sharing.
Oh, they've at least made out.
I sure hope not.
But like Dave and Davida, I don't know what's going on in their relationship, but she got the worst treatment.
Is that her name?
No, I don't know.
Davida. Fuck off. Oh my god.
I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah. What do you guys think of Devin in Virginia?
Yeah, I thought it was really funny how Virginia was like, I will not comment on his views, but I will be very specific about mine.
So you're commenting on
So you're commenting on his. And she just kind of pop, pop, pop. Good for her. And then Devin sounded a little bit stupid and smug after, which I hadn't got from the whole series. Throughout the series, I was like, he seems good. But he apparently didn't want to say shit in front of the cameras. So
no, I thought that was the most boring couple interaction for the entire
series.
Totally.
No, exactly. I didn't necessarily buy them together, but I was like, he seems like a genuine dude for the most part,
But they were bad TV. Like, it was just...
Correct.
I was begging for those segments to end.
It's so true. Yes. No, that's a good point. Very good point.
But yeah, going back to Dave,
yeah,
that guy is a piece of shit.
He sure is. I thought it was funny how he just ate it the whole time, though. It was very much, yep, correct. Yes, ma'am, you are right. I sucked. You are correct. Yes, Lauren. And then yeah, you're the one who got away. And then that fucking made her fume. So I felt bad for her. It was also nice of her to offer her grace and say, I don't think these things of you that everyone's saying, but I was also light years ahead emotionally and maturely.
Yeah, I think Lauren got the raw deal out of everyone.
I think so too.
Yeah, because she seemed like a genuinely nice person on. Again, it's TV, it's a show. Who knows? But
it's fun.
Reality looks like. But what they projected is she was very, very nice.
Sarah as well.
Yeah, Sarah as well. It's
like Ben, like just a chump. The hell,
your
dude?
Brother?
Yep. Just fucking chump.
I was waiting for you to like come sit down next to him in church, and just be like, oh, there he is. There's Alec.
I would have had more opinions on literally anything than he had about literally anything. I'll never get over it. It was one of their first dates that they showed where she was like, these things are very important to me. Black Lives Matter, LGBTQ, very important to me. What do you think about it? Well, I don't really have an opinion. I don't really have an opinion this way or that. And then it cuts to her solo interview. I just love him. It's like, okay,
he has no opinion.
He had no.
What do you love?
Yeah, exactly. So
you legit were talking to a wall.
And then how he like apology broke up through text. It's like, good job, dude. Good job, dude.
I don't know, man. I think that
Joey and Monica. When a little, we'll talk about them.
Yeah, kind of just weird, right? Like they didn't just really love on each other. And and I agree with Monica when she was watching it back, saying like he clearly doesn't love you like that. And I think that's true. You could see they enjoyed each other, but it only went to a point, right? And it sucks because her sister was right, and her sister's a bitch.
Her sister was the worst.
Yes, exactly, and she's right now. So she's just feeling good.
Her sister totally was just jealous, though. Also, that Monica
that's what I'm saying.
Was going to get married before her.
Yeah, she made that a thing. She made that a thing,
and it was all on TV.
Yeah,
it seems like there was a lot of jealousy.
She probably applied, and they probably were like, "No, but we'll take your sister."
But your sister's hot.
Yeah,
she probably sent in like a family photo.
Yeah,
and circled her and be like, "Whoa, who's that?"
Yeah, wait a minute. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's definitely what happened.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, love is blind, but the producers are not. So
producers and showrunners are undefeated, and they always will be. Who are we missing? Is that it? Is that all of them?
No, I will tell you one thing I did enjoy about the reunion show that I was not expecting, because I felt like a filler when they brought it up, just to get time to go by. But the top 5 cringy moments.
Those were fun, especially number
those are
5.
funny.
Number 5 was definitely the best.
My favorite of all time.
It was definitely the best, especially because of how he reacted and how excited he got.
Well, it shouldn't have been number 5. So
Correct.
we watched the first season for sure, maybe the second season, and we stopped.
Yeah.
We just fell off, right?
Yeah.
And I know that number 5's moment, right? Like that was a viral moment, and so like we watched that on social media, and I know that brought back a lot of fans to Love Is Blind.
Yeah.
It should not have been number 5. That should have been number 1.
Yeah, correct.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Very
I'm with
correct.
you on that, because it was so funny.
It really was.
I get Megan Fox.
And but how she even played it
Oh,
off.
like, yeah,
she was
like-
like, I don't know, she's like married or like the boyfriend to like
MGK.
MGK. And then he was like, whoa, bro,
oh,
Megan Fox. And then she's like, yeah, that's who I meant. I get that a lot. So she brought it on herself.
You did
And-
that so well right there. You should give yourself some applause.
People on the plane. Oh, Alec, I forgot to tell you. I've
did.
got something here
Uh-oh.
that I can do now.
Please do not pull a Brett Favre.
Let's
I
see
don't
that.
want. I don't want to see it.
Let's see that wiener.
I can also. Can you hear that or no?
No.
Nope, don't hear nothing.
Anyways, on my recording, I have sound,
You have a soundbite? Send her on over.
I have a whole sound bar on
Hell
this,
yeah.
so
Send her on over. That'll be good.
It's a little
No,
upsetting
it's-
we couldn't hear that.
it's part of the app.
Oh, good. Okay. What? All right. What other couples did we miss? Is that everything?
I'm
Sure.
pretty sure that's everything. I mean, Nick Lachey and his wife, what's her name, Vanessa?
Yeah, they just pry.
Dude, he looked like
Like, what a sweet gig
sad
they got.
puppy dog.
Sure did. And what a sweet gig they got, though. They show
Like
up for the first and last episode, and then for the other ones, Nick just pops in here and there, and like Vanessa's not even part of it, pretty much, and pops in like every 4 episodes to say a paragraph and says peace.
Yeah, the
Millionaire.
makeup department really did a number on Nick Lachey's dome. Like the whole thing is just he looks plastic. Like he looks like a a recalled Ken doll.
Well, they got him started with 98 degrees,
Was
so I
left out in the sun. Yeah.
yeah,
It's a
pretty
little
much.
too hot for old Nick.
Oh man, he should perform again.
He shouldn't have performed the first time.
Come on, 98 degrees. Terrible band name
Name
too.
their one song.
I just know the "Give Me One More Night."
98 degrees.
Something like
Didn't
that.
They do.
Isn't that one of them? 98 degrees hits.
No, they did a remake of.
I do. True to Your Heart. Still,
I
because of
Do.
you. Invisible Man.
It's I
Give
Do.
me just one night is the one I. Give me
Invisible
just
Man.
one night.
Invisible Man.
Oh no, yeah, because remember you guys Sodi sang it. Give me just one night. Uno noches.
No, I
Yep.
don't remember.
Mm-hmm. That's the one I remember.
It's the I Do. Cherish you.
Oh yeah, I do cherish you.
remember that one.
Oh man,
I
I'm going
do,
straight
and
back
then
to
in
my-
parentheses,
my high
cherish
school
you.
dance.
And look at him now,
Hosting Love Is Blind.
and all the Netflix stuff.
He
Let's
made
go.
it, boys.
Here you go, Nick. There you go. It's for you, Nick. All right. Did you guys know? Okay, Love Is Blind. Awesome. Good ride, right, guys? We should end
ride.
ended too dang
For the
soon.
next-
It lasted way too long.
It sure did, and yeah, all guys just kind of chumps.
Netflix did not
anyways.
help.
No.
So the next reality show we are going to
Oh, yes,
do
please.
is Big Brother.
Yes.
Yeah.
this summer.
Yep. Never. I've never watched, but you guys.
Oh.
You guys have both told me about it.
Man, and I feel so sorry that you've never seen it because I don't know your take, Brandon, but I just feel like it's gotten so much worse.
It has. Yeah.
I am
The further-
not a Julie Chen fan anymore either. I think
Oh.
she's got to go.
You know, it would be.
Point of order. Julie Chen Moonves.
Okay, so you just proved my point.
Can I look that up?
I love how she ends every show. Don't forget, love one another or be kind to one another or whatever. And it's like your husband's a rapist.
That's probably the lesson she learned in her life.
I know that face. I recognize
Leave
her.
some money on the nightstand.
Oh, jeez.
But what
No,
you
rape's not
what you
cool.
guys should watch if you don't watch is Survivor.
Yeah, Dad used to be a huge fan. Never watched.
I'm there all day.
I used to watch Survivor all the time.
Is it legit?
Yeah, it's so good. Jeff Probst is such a good host too. And like,
it's hard to find.
And like, it doesn't feel scripted. That's my problem with Big Brother now.
Okay.
Is that all their confessionals feel scripted, and that like the producer behind the camera is literally telling them what to say.
I also feel like that's people nowadays because of social media.
It's like it's
I hear you.
It's bad.
Yeah.
I mean, it might not seem bad to you because you've never seen it, but am I wrong, Brandon? Like, they retell me how to play the challenge 5 times. I'm good. I don't need it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because they get practice overnight for the challenges now, and it's just
they used to not.
Yeah. No, I mean it used to be.
That should be how it is.
Yeah, I like Dakota said. Every year they get cuter and cuter and cuter with something stupid or some theme. Like a couple years ago it was they were trying to piggyback on the Marvel multiverse, and they were doing like the Big Brother multiverse or Big Brother verse, and I'm like, this is stupid.
Yeah,
you're losing me. Just get back to the raw grit of the show.
That's right. I want them.
To see house gets fight.
That's right. They need to give them more alcohol, and I want to see them have to earn the hot tub. They used to have to do a challenge and win to unlock the hot tub.
That's a great
let's
idea.
Bring back slot more,
Yeah,
we got away from all the.
I wish I knew these things.
Like, come on. That's how you get people to hate each other. You give them alcohol and you take away the hot tub.
My favorite reality TV show, which I would love to also watch with you guys, and didn't know you guys were fans, but found out last week, Great British Baking Show. I think is the greatest reality show there is.
That's because it's so nice.
It's the nicest show there is. Everyone is so nice and friendly to each other. And if one of them finishes early, they're like, what can I do to help you? Because the person behind them is inevitably crying, but not making it anyone else's problem. Right? Yeah, there's no drama.
They got a
the hosts
soggy
are
bottom.
so nice and they're hilarious. It's underdone.
It's a soggy bottom.
It's a bit underdone. It's the greatest show, aka Xanax.
Put some soggy bottoms.
It's got the prettiest colors. It's all pastel in the tent, and they're in the middle of this beautiful fucking field with a creek going through it. Come on,
I'm down. We can do that.
Take me the other direction to Gordon Ramsay's Kitchen Nightmares. There's nothing better than when he comes out with his sharp British tone and he's like, "You fucking donut,
you fucking donkey,
it's a fucking idiot sandwich."
I saw a clip recently where he got schooled by his mom, and it was hilarious.
Like his mom,
his mom made a better lasagna or pasta sauce or something, and he was pissed. He was like, "Fuck." Yeah, Gordon's good.
I think it'd be cool to hang out with that guy. I hope he's the same as he is on camera.
Me too. Emily never got into Kitchen Nightmares, but very much got into MasterChef. That's a fun one.
I seen Gordon Ramsay in Vegas. I ate at his restaurant.
Brandon, okay, you guys, we're this tracks, and we're going on 25 minutes of reality TV, but I'm loving it. Brandon, you've told stories of ghost adventures.
Mm-hmm.
I used to. I was a ghost hunters guy, and that was it.
Me too. Yeah,
I was a total ghost hunters guy. I watched these guys the first time, and I was like, "This is stupid." And now I think I know. I think that they know exactly what they're doing, and they're hilarious, and they're nerds, and it's enjoyable. So Emily and we've got a little bit into it. Just scrolling through bullshit today.
Oh no!
I found a story.
Yep.
Regarding Aaron, who is the crazy guy on the show, who's just louder than hell, and you're gonna have to turn your TV down when he gets going. But he just gets psyched. He gets so amped up.
The big bald guy with the goatee.
That's correct. Is this who you talk? Is that who you talked to in Vegas?
Yeah. He sat down with my wife and I,
and you said he was a good guy.
Time.
Yep.
And then Zach Baggins is over there like
punch dancing
by himself, punch dancing. Like really just getting it out.
It was his birthday, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Can't blame him. Can't blame him. So here's the story. Ghost Adventures star Aaron Goodwin's wife arrested for alleged plot to have him killed.
Oh, Jesus.
Yep.
Did you see that, Brandon?
I did see that.
I have no comment on that. I know nothing about anything. Just that I've started watching some Ghost Adventures here and there with my wife for fun. And
I'm happy he found love, but it just seems wrong.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of like one of those things where they're going to be investigating his residence. Aaron, are you with us?
They would too. See, that's the thing. They would. They'd be like, Aaron, it's your friend Zach.
Get the spirit box out. Get the spirit box out.
Quick to the basement.
He's here.
Whoa, God.
Oh God, they would.
Did you feel that?
They're not above anything. So they
Goosebumps. I felt the goosebumps.
My goosebumps, dude.
It just
it's
ran
so
right
cold
through
right
me.
here. That'd be good. That'd be good.
Aaron,
stuff.
are you inside me? You're inside me, aren't you? Oh, I feel all goosey.
It was a spooky ghost.
Oh gosh, Aaron, we hope you don't die by the hand of your wife, because you're enjoyable television, and I know that now. So thank you. Woo!
Yeah. Woo.
Reality
Spooky
TV.
ghost.
Good job, guys.
Yeah, it was fun.
It can be fun. You know, I was never a fan, and then I watched Jay Shore, and I was like, this is the potential. This is a potential for reality TV.
Man, we used to we didn't
Every week.
we didn't GTL. We just went out. We just did the T.
Sure.
T-shirt.
Yep.
T-shirt Tuesday, baby.
There you go. Okay. Free agency. Please.
Let's transition.
How do you do that?
Yeah.
NFL's a reality, and free agency happened.
Is it continuing to happen?
Yes, correct. So I would like to start with this. I know I'm outnumbered 2-1 here, but allow me to start with this.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Because the Vikes have done everything that the fans have hoped they do. Yes, I can't wait to get to that. Cannot wait. Doc Scott, we're doing official bracketology for Doc's new team because it ain't the Packers. Did you see this, Brandon? There's an actual bracket.
Or will it be?
Oh, that'd be such a cock tease. So the Packers.
The bracket will figure it out, baby.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Matchups.
Oh, damn. Okay. I can't wait. Yes, NFL free agency continues to happen. And I've been scolding since Monday.
You are extra horny.
Yes. So I'll go down the list quick. I'm not going to comment on contracts because it's stupid and the numbers are never the numbers. A lot of people were overpaid, including the people the Vikes got, according to everyone.
Okay.
You know, but I'm still psyched. So, best time of the year, right, guys?
I love spending extra money.
Me too, man. Especially when it's for some fries. Nice large fries.
I like the play on words.
Thank you. Will Fries and Ryan Kelly. Will Fries in his prime. Ryan Kelly maybe a little bit past, but still better than what we had. Sorry, Bradbury, you've been great. And by great, I mean so mediocre.
All right. Your Will Fries. What would you give your large fries?
Get out of here.
He got five.
Get out of here.
With those money numbers. He got 5 for 88.
You don't want to bring this up?
Well, bring it up.
You don't want to talk about money?
If you got a point about it, I know what he got, but I don't know what the guarantees and shit
I was just gonna say what grade would you give it?
Oh, okay. Will, that's A grade, 100%. 20, like what is he? 26 or 28? 5-year deal.
Gross.
You kidding me? That's gonna be a bargain in even 2 years.
All right. Nice.
For a very good right guard.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think?
I have no opinion.
Okay. Your sound very judgmental.
No.
Okay. All right. Ryan Kelly. What, like 2 years, 18 or something like that? 2 years, 20. Veteran presence that will be amazing for JJ. I love that move. Not to say Bradbury wasn't a veteran presence, and he was actually a very smart player. He's just small and very prone. Just getting put on his butt.
Who?
Bradbury, our current center, who's fully mediocre. He's been good for us, and that's it. Very excited for Ryan Kelly. If he's able to stay healthy, I know that's an if. He's struggled the last couple of years. Love that move, if for nothing other than having a tenured center in front of our pretty much rookie quarterback. I think that's awesome.
Oh, did you just say rookie quarterback?
I said pretty much. I said pretty much rookie quarterback. Pretty much.
There's a lot of hot takes on the internet right now,
and we're getting there. And I'm not happy about it, but we're getting there.
We're getting there. Okay,
I promise. I promise. Okay, Jonathan Allen from the Commanders signs a big one. 3 for 60-some.
That's insane to me.
Yeah.
Do you want to know why?
Why?
Because I know the Vikings don't necessarily have it this year.
Yeah.
But they have future draft picks.
Mm-hmm.
They should have traded a 7th round pick to the Commanders for Jonathan Allen. and they would have saved themselves $5 million. He was on a $15 million deal with the Commanders, and they cut him because he was getting paid too much. So what do the Vikings do? They go give him $5 more mil.
Wasn't it like a window deal in like age and injuries type thing? But if he can stay healthy, that's the hope. He had like 3 sacks throughout 8 games. He's been injured.
I don't know the guarantees, right? But no matter what, you're giving him $20 million for this season, which is 5 more than the Commanders were going to pay him. What is a 7th round draft pick? A dart throw.
Is the idea we would have had to, if we wanted to keep him, I don't know. He probably would have got that. Look at what the free agents
But that's what I'm saying. You trade a 7th round draft pick and you get him for 1 year, and then you pay him next year
because they weren't getting anything else.
Yeah.
Yeah. That sounds to me too simple.
Sometimes
why that wouldn't have happened.
Sometimes it is. Sometimes that
and
is.
I hope
the
that's
answer.
not the case. I really hope that's not the case here. But it sounds a little too simple. But
I mean, I know we have the GM of the year cooking right now.
Kwesi is cooking, so regardless, we'll finish that one off. Very psyched about him. And then, so hey, the trenches, which is what we're all hot and bothered about right now since Super Bowl, right? Look at Philly go. Javon Hargrave. Either way, we got trench guys. We got trench guys who will help us. We will be improved in the trenches over what we were last year, which would have been very nice to have throughout the season. Re-signed Byron Murphy. He got a shit ton. We got Isaiah Rodgers from the Eagles. Super fast is what I heard about him. That's all I know.
That's the one signing I like for you guys.
That's the only signing you like?
Yeah, from a financial standpoint.
Okay, compared to all the other contracts that got handed out, these are average salaries.
Which is trash.
Yeah, they're very expensive. But that's the beauty of the rookie contract, baby. Yeah.
Well, you're also going to be paying your veteran quarterback soon.
Fuck off.
The trifecta will happen.
No way. No
the
way.
legacy will be complete.
Aaron Jones came back, had some very nice things to say about the Vikings organization. I think he got too much money, probably. But very excited to have him. I hope we can get
all of them.
Hope we can get a good rookie in the draft. We re-signed our punter. Guys that we lost. Cam Bynum, that will be a loss. That's why we re-signed Theo Jackson. We'll see how much of a loss that is. We lost 3 quarterbacks. Sammy D, Danny Dimes, Nick Mullins. We lost Johnny Munt, the best third tight end in the league, allegedly. We lost Pat Jones II. And our special teams, one of our good special teamers, Trent Sherfield, who got some decent reps too.
Well, good thing you guys got all these blank checks to fill your roster. So
we still have a lot of money, apparently.
I don't know how much.
I don't either.
Seems like you guys burned through a lot in the
That's what I'm
first 2
saying.
days.
Apparently, there's more still. So
there's enough to sign.
So I got 2 Vikings rumors. You want to?
Yep. So now we can touch on what you guys are.
So these are hot rumors, but they are rumors.
Yes.
First rumor: the Vikings are in talks with the New York Jets to acquire Sauce Gardner.
What? Where do you hear that? Fuck off.
Look up Sauce Gardner. Vikings.
There's no way.
It's a rumor. Being transparent, it's not
How recent of a rumor?
today.
Oh my god. What's the source? Brandon, what's the source?
We're the source.
We're the source.
Hell yeah.
Second office, baby.
But
What's
do
the
you
dang
have
source?
do you have what they would have to give up?
No. No.
Well, Sauce Gardner reacts to viral trade rumors linking him to the Vikings.
He'd be like 2 firsts to start, right?
Would
Yes,
you
he-
not pay that?
Of course I would. We don't have it. I mean, future firsts. Sure. Yeah. I mean, give him the haul. I don't give a shit. That's great.
Yeah,
I know it takes 3 firsts in Madden.
Because are they about to have to pay him?
Probably.
Probably, right?
Yeah.
And it's going to be, yeah, okay.
And I mean, it's not like they have Johnson & Johnson money to give out.
Yeah, and it doesn't sound like Sauce Gardner is against it.
What did he
Oh,
say?
yeah, why wouldn't he be?
So, Brandon, I would
He
love
said-
to. I'm not seeing it. I would love to hear the source and his thoughts on it.
Isn't the corner that I just said I liked? Didn't he play in New York?
Who'd you say you
Rogers, the Rogers
liked?
signing.
Philly.
Oh, okay.
He was Philly.
Yeah. Here, let me send this to
Are you
you
sure?
real quick.
No, I'm not sure about that, actually.
So it's a viral trade rumor that's gone out, and Sauce Gardner has reacted to it. And the trade would be Addison for Gardner. And Sauce replied something to the effect of, "Oh, you guys were serious about this, huh?"
I feel like
do...
he's poking fun and being like, "That's stupid."
Yeah, I want to stay with the Jets.
I'm calling you stupid. Maybe not.
I want to stay with the Jets.
And what's the source, Brandon?
Sports Illustrated.
Son of a bitch. Pretty credible.
All for it. You guys should be all for it.
I love Addison, but yeah, right? Like, cornerbacks and receivers make similar money, don't they? And cornerback's probably a little bit less than a premier wide receiver.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Addison, as of this point, is probably looking at least $25 million a year for a second contract.
Yeah, and I think you can re-up Sauce or that or less.
Probably. Because, yeah, Pat Surtain, who just got Defensive Player of the Year, whatever his contract is, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I mean, the only people that usually get close to like $30 million a year on defense is your defensive ends.
Correct. Yeah. Who just got some money? Not that much. 17 mil for Chase on New Orleans.
Yeah, that's not who you're comparing to.
Yeah, good point.
Yeah.
Very good point.
All right, rumor number 2.
Oh.
Per Diana Rossini.
I don't want to hear it.
Vikings decision makers are still evaluating their options at quarterback, including the possibility of signing Aaron Rodgers, the 4-time MVP, intrigued by the idea of playing in Minnesota. For now, it's a waiting game, per sources.
I will happily fart on that. Where is my
So
fart?
I have hot off the press Adam Schefter tweet.
What do you got?
Yeah, I was about from 20 minutes ago. That's what I had loaded up. That's why I was about to fart.
After reports surfaced that the Vikings are considering Aaron Rodgers, he was reportedly seen researching Mississippi's welfare fund accessibility, mapping out his next 5 years.
Well, that's not what I was going to say. That's really fucking funny, though. Good one, Doc. That's great.
It's right here. I'm showing the camera.
Okay.
However,
here it is.
Brett Favre came out today and was
He's encouraging it.
Encouraging this idea that if you want to win now, come to Minnesota on a low money deal.
Into that, I say, Brett, put your wiener away and stay out of it.
No.
Okay? This is a Schefter tweet from 20 minutes ago, though. 20-ish. Vikings not a primary option in quotes for Aaron Rodgers. J.J. McCarthy is in quotes their guy. That's Schefty. But hey, maybe Rodgers is ready to hold the clipboard. He's probably not.
He's not. And that he won't take a deal where he's holding a clipboard.
He should consider it.
He's a 4-time MVP.
I get it.
No.
So where's he going? So where's he going?
He'll
Minnesota.
probably go to the Giants or the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yeah, that seems to be the rumor right now.
Minnesota.
I'd like to see him with Steelers just got he's got DK. So well, hell not, right?
It's not a bad situation other than the fact they don't have a running game right now in Pittsburgh.
Yep, because they lost Najee to the Chargers.
Yeah, that was a great pickup.
Very, very much a Harbaugh guy, huh?
Steelers will be fine. They got Jalen Warren.
Oh, that's a really good point. Oh, man, if they don't make running back moves, I'm paying so much for him next year in fantasy. Shit.
You overpay. You be a Minnesota Viking.
I get my guys, and it's worked out 2 years in a row. Motherfucker.
Luck.
Sure. It's a little lucky. Okay. As Packer fans, thoughts on Vikings free agency?
I think you guys did a great job.
Thank you. Doc.
You asked the Packers fans.
Oh, shit. Brilliant. Okay, let's move on. Brilliant. There's the cheese set. Okay. All right. Give me the 1 second here.
Also.
Nice.
Also works as a beer bottle holder.
Ooh.
Put a bowl inside with some dip.
Absolutely intentional, right?
Yeah.
100% intentional.
It is 100%, yeah.
Had to have been. Okay. On to the Packers. Excuse me. So, what they have done, I just have a few notes here. They got no lineman, Banks. I'm assuming to maybe hold down the fort because they just lost Josh Meyer at center. But he was never that good, was he?
No, he was awful.
Yeah, so I mean, Aaron Banks will slide in at left guard.
Okay.
Or I guess maybe right guard.
Sure.
And then either Jenkins or who's their other interior offensive lineman? They'll slide to center.
I don't know who he is. Jennings? Is that who he said?
Jenkins.
Okay. Never mind.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I don't remember the other guy.
Cornerback Nate Hobbs. who when he plays is super good. Just injury history. But
I think he's
classic nickel,
he's gonna
right?
he'll be slot.
Yeah,
Nice.
he'll slide into the slot, push Nixon out to the outside where Nixon prefers to play.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that this kind of highlights Mr. Alexander's time is probably done in Green Bay.
But speaking of that, also just saw a report. There has been no, and not that there would be, so maybe it's not much of a report, but no talks or no, they're not going to him being like, hey, would you take a contract cut? Or we're releasing you for these. Like, apparently, there's just been no talks. So, assuming maybe he's on the team next year.
I mean, they have the money, but something has to happen. You're not going to pay another corner $20 million when you're already paying one corner.
I feel like it's going to be correct.
It's too much money.
I feel like it's going to be a trade.
Yeah. I mean, I agree with what you said earlier. All these free agents are being overpaid, so maybe that's just the market now. But I don't think the cap space supports that.
Mm-hmm.
I hate the Banks move because of that. It's way too much money.
Really? What do you get?
You got like $20+ million a year.
Oh, wow.
And it's just
more than Fries?
Yeah.
Is he good? I never heard of him. Is he super good?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay. Shit.
He's steady,
Okay.
He's not.
Obviously, I'm not an NFL scout, but
where'd he come from?
49ers.
Well, Brian.
I think who's the other lineman for the Niners? The big name, Williams.
They had Trent, left tackle.
Yeah, I think he's kind of piggybacking on Trent Williams' success.
Is he the guard right next to him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay. I guess we'll find out this year.
Yeah. Overall, I'm not overly psyched for the Packers.
I didn't know he got that much money.
I think what it does is it allows them to have more flexibility with their first round pick, because now there's still a need on the offensive line, in my opinion, but there's not that great of a need, right? You just sign this guy. This guy's clearly going to start. You paid him $20 million.
Yeah. Jeez Louise.
So it kind of frees them up to be able to, trade or do whatever they want with that first round pick. And we'll see what happens.
Like I said last week, they like to be in a position where they are patient and they are filling the roles they think they need to fill to make their roster a little bit stronger, or the starting lineup a little bit stronger. But ultimately, they've never been a sexy free agent acquisition team. They never have. They never will.
Correct. Yeah, I remember when they brought in the two Smiths a handful of years back, Za'Darius and Preston. That was like the first time they got free agents in like a decade.
God, and I thought that was a bad move then too.
Well, and they brought in Lance
was
Kendricks, and they brought in Jimmy Graham in the same year. Like,
oh yeah, that's right.
They really went out for it, but then none of that materialized. And then last year they got Josh Jacobs and
McKinney.
I forget about
McKinney,
that. Yeah.
like
but last year was good.
Yeah, holy crap. Look at the guys they got last year. Wow.
But they paid money last year too. And so that's what I kind of piggyback off of is they spent this money last year, but they're spending more money this year for people that I don't think are on the same level.
And this is
the guys they're getting, if Hobbs can stay healthy, great. That's a good deal.
It's the same with a couple of the Vikes guys.
Like, if he can stay healthy, great.
Mm-hmm.
I think Banks is an overpay, but maybe, Green Bay's good at coaching up O-linemen.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe they see something there and they're like, hey, if we tell him to change his technique a little bit, he's a stud.
Sure.
So maybe there's something there, right?
Well, and I think this move, too, just kind of gives Elton Jenkins a little bit more flexibility to get him where he played in college, which was center.
Yeah.
Big time.
And I think Hafley is coming into this like, how can we, utilize our pieces in the best possible, or our people in the best possible way to make them comfortable in their position so they play better.
Yeah.
Packers are historically good at that, are they not? So I like it. Cool. They lost. Mason Crosby retired. Thoughts?
Yeah, missing crossbeam.
Never heard that.
No, he's had a lot of game finishers.
Never trust a kicker.
He's had a lot of notable, flubs at the end of games, but he's also won us a lot of games. So best wishes to you, Mason.
Yeah, great Packers kicker, for sure.
Absolutely. I'm sure the Vikings will sign him soon.
Yep. Just like no, we got Longwell when he was still super good.
That's true.
Miss Longwell. He kicked long. I got look at me go too with the kicker. Look at us go, Brandon, huh? Right?
Killing it. Yeah.
Thanks. All right. Rumored that the Packers had zero pursuit of either DK Metcalf or Devontae Adams. Thoughts?
A missed opportunity.
Really? You think?
I think it was exciting for headlines and clickbait.
Sure.
But it wasn't, does it surprise me to fall out of my chair when I'm like, yeah, they weren't really interested? It's just classic Packers.
So what was the package for DK? Would you have been comfortable giving that up?
Wasn't it just a second rounder or something?
I think so.
No, it was a first in Dontavian Wicks.
No.
That he
happened?
actually went for.
Oh, yeah, he went for like a second-round pick and a restructure of this contract.
Staged for a second-round draft pick. Yeah, and then a 6th and 7th swap.
Every day.
Would you would have given? I think so.
Every day.
Even given the new contract.
I would have gave up a first.
I guess.
That's what I offered.
I don't know if I would have for him, but the second, I think that's his. I think that's the price tag. That's where he was drafted.
We gave him a first round pick in a second.
Yeah, I mean that's a good point.
He outperformed his draft pick where he was drafted.
Correct. I don't know. Doc makes a good point. If you know you're getting a DK Metcalf, that's a first round pick.
Yeah,
that's a good point. And he's still
because then we have 5 number 1 wide receivers.
Still in his theoretical prime.
Oh, you're back to the Wii.
Heyo. Here you go.
I guess I should just fill that matchup in now, right?
Who's is that? San Fran?
No.
Who's week 1? Can't tell. Okay.
You're excited.
Yeah, I am very excited. Okay. Just a few other NFL moves before we get to Doc's bracket. Tampering, get them. The Chiefs, Commanders, and Patriots are potentially facing serious punishment for tampering with Ravens left tackle Ronnie Stanley. Why does this always come out about one thing every free agency, but none of the stories that get broke at 12:01 anything?
Yeah.
I don't understand, especially if there's a legal tampering period. This is so weird.
Yeah, I don't know.
Let's figure it out.
They need to start free agency earlier in the offseason.
Apparently. Okay.
Yeah, it should just start at the end of the Super Bowl. I don't know what, like, that's the season's done.
Correct. As NFC Northers, how do we feel about the Bears moves?
I think the Bears are doing great.
Yeah, they went out and got their guys too.
They got a lot better.
Yeah.
And they have a better head coach.
Back-to-back offseason champs for them. Yeah, and now they got a better head coach. I know.
I think that's you.
A friend shared a graphic today where the Vikings have the worst odds to win the North.
Oh.
It was called Sportsline or something like that. And I just don't understand that. I don't understand how that could be the case.
Well, I know it's hard to see through the purple haze.
Quarterback. Okay, I get it. The quarterback question for sure. Okay. You got to assume he'll be at least as good as Caleb was last year because Caleb was not good.
But that's last year.
Well, right.
We're talking about this year.
Everyone thought the Bears were going to be in maybe second place last year, too.
I didn't.
No, me either. No, they're the Bears. I like their coach now, theoretically. We'll see if he's more than an offensive guru.
Right.
But shit.
Is he calling plays?
Oh, of course he is. He's got to be.
Yeah, you're toast.
So are you toast?
I don't know who my team is next year.
Oh, shit. I keep... Okay. And with that, let's get into it. Let's very much get into it. Okay. So if you're catching up late here, the story of the tush push.
It pushed my tush right out.
It pushed Doc's tush right out the damn door. And now he's questioning his team fandom, much to Brandon's chagrin. So we got a bracket. It's Doc's bracketology. And we're going pick by pick.
Let's go. We're going to do a round a week. So first round, baby. It's going to be the longest one.
Let's go.
We have, and this was just totally random. I didn't set this up.
Okay, randomized. So no seeding.
No seeding.
Okay.
Cowboys versus the Lions.
Ooh, Lions for sure.
Ooh, you line up.
Yeah, fuck Cowboys.
I'm glad we all agree.
Yep.
No debate needed.
Nope.
The Dolphins versus Vegas.
Dolphins.
Vegas, because they got Brady on their side now and a new coach and
absolutely not.
New regime.
Miami all day, baby.
You like Florida?
Well, I don't.
I like their offense. Yes, yeah, I get it.
I
like Dolphins jerseys. If we're taking everything into account,
I don't see myself a part of Raider Nation.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, Dolphins it is.
This next one's interesting. Seattle versus Jacksonville.
Seattle.
Yeah. I don't like either of their jerseys. This is something I consider.
The Pacific Northwest, though. If I got to go travel for a game,
true.
Send me to Pacific Northwest.
Oh yeah, Washington over Florida 10 times out of 10.
Oh my God, you just sold it for me, though. I'm going to Duval.
Oh God, are you serious? He's putting Jacksonville? Son of a bitch. All right, Jacksonville it is over Seahawks. Okay.
Why are you saying, of course I am? Poor choices.
That is the most Dakota move I've ever seen in my entire life.
The Jakes.
Why?
Hey, they're due.
It just seems like a team that you're like, I can fix you.
You even gave up on Trevor Lawrence.
Madden, so that might be why.
You gave up on Trevor Lawrence.
I got him back.
And then wanted him back.
I got him. I got my guy.
Exactly. All right, who's next?
Oh, God. Can we eliminate both of these Jets versus the Saints?
Yeah. Oh, geez. No, I can never say anything positive about the Saints strictly because of the 2009 championship game. I get nobody from that regiment is there anymore.
Hurricane Katrina.
They got their Super Bowl victory for Hurricane Katrina. The Vikes were the benefactor of that. That was a job.
But what about their owner covering up all the Catholic priests?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that
people?
bullshit too. You got to go Jets. Jets, baby.
What year did the Saints win the Super Bowl?
2009. Don't make me do it, Brandon.
Was it 2009?
It was 2009, I promise. I cried. Okay. Jets.
Last night about it.
Jets.
I just think Hurricane Katrina was in 2005 and they won in 2009, so I'm just... It's kind of old news.
I don't know. I remember that was like when the city was back on its feet.
So clearly it was 06.
They were rallying around it and shit like that. I remember it was a talking point. This is what this city deserves.
He was a child,
This
Brandon.
is what this city deserves.
It was 09. It was 09. Because I remember my former boss, we were in his office talking about the Super Bowl, and he's like, he has this like really gruff voice, and he's like, the Aints, go put a bag on your head.
I wrote down Jets as you were talking.
Nice.
There's just nothing on the Saints for me to.
Is this the year Justin Fields figures it out?
No.
So here's the thing. So what are you making your determination on? Like how are you
my
selecting
gut,
the team?
my heart.
He's following his butt.
But you said there's nothing with the Saints nothing on the Saints that you like. What?
I don't like either of them.
No, is it the players? Is it the organization?
I'm just thinking whatever immediately comes to my head when I hear that team's name.
Perfect. All
so
right.
who's next?
And both of those were trash.
You're not committed to anything. Got it.
Correct. That's how I live my life, Brandon.
Who's next?
No philosophy at all. Spaghetti.
Well, what do you want me to?
No method to
What
the
do you
madness.
want
I
me
love
to
it.
think about here?
Well, because your fandom was lost from the Packers because of an organizational moron who decided to make a decision on his own. But you don't like the fans, you don't like the players, you don't like. That's fine. Let's go. Go ahead.
Who's next?
Go on to the next one. You unloyal prick.
Who's next?
Buffalo
versus San Fran.
Oh, we know you're going Buffalo.
Buffalo.
Everyone knows.
Buffalo.
Why?
Because you got Josh Allen. Never mind. You like Josh Allen.
I do, which is going to make round 2 a really juicy matchup.
Are you guys cool with giving Purdy that big ass contract? Like their window seems to be shut.
That's so stupid.
Well,
no.
Yeah. So what do they do with them?
They have lost their entire team.
Yeah, I know. They've lost a lot of people. Yeah, Vikings took one of them. So
Green Bay versus Atlanta.
Well, probably easy. I don't know. You tell
I
me.
already wrote Green Bay down.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
that boy.
Yeah. Okay.
Chicago versus Cincinnati.
Okay. Sorry. Hypothetical. What if it was Chicago and the Vikes?
That's not. Bracketology didn't do that.
So we're not going to do it.
Oh, natty all day on that one.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry. Cincinnati and Chicago.
Yeah.
Cincinnati.
Yeah, I already wrote it down.
Smoking Joe.
Yeah.
Nice.
The Eagles versus the Colts. Do I go with the drugged up, drunken owner or the trash Philly fans?
Correct.
Trash Philly fans.
Okay.
Hey, Danny Dimes is now in Indianapolis.
And I believe
I just
it.
feel like feel like you'd fit in there,
Oh, this guy. Well, we just won a Super Bowl, baby. Hell yeah.
You could carry over your fandom in a little bit. They just got AJ Dillon.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And now the collective size of Hurts, Barkley, and AJ Dillon's thighs.
Oh, pushing that tush?
Pushing that damn tush. Like, obviously, very intentional signing. And he will probably be used exclusively for short yardage situations.
To push the tush.
To save Barkley, which is brilliant. Very smart by them.
That's funny.
Assuming he's healthy and semi-decent.
I love how that he has his own AJ has his own Twitter page for his thighs.
He should. OnlyFans even. Come on, AJ. You're not getting another NFL contract, so let's go.
All right, so I went with the Colts.
Cool. Very nice.
Ravens versus the Panthers. Or as some like to call them, the River Hogs.
I like to call them
that. I didn't know that. Ravens.
That's for another show.
Love Lamar. Love Derrick Henry.
All right. The Cardinals versus the Texans.
Texans.
Look at us. We're synced up.
Texans for shout.
The New York Giants versus the Commanders.
What if the Giants get A-Raj? Then the Commanders still?
Yeah, I wrote down the Commanders.
Okay,
yeah.
Commanders.
Yeah, that's an easy choice.
Okay.
This is kind of easy so far.
Yeah.
Get your head out of your ass, Alex.
This is a little tough one. The LA Rams versus the New England Patriots.
Ooh, let's go LA. I don't know. I love it.
I'm going Patriots on this one.
I love LA.
Patriots.
So
Patriots have a
I just love LA.
I went with Patriots because I can never support the Rams organization as long as Stan Kroenke is the owner because of what he did to the city of St. Louis.
Hey, there's a barometer, Brandon. There's some reasoning.
That's what Brandon wants.
See?
I just want a logical choice.
All right. Who's next?
Cleveland versus
the
Chargers.
What was the first team?
Cleveland.
Oh yeah, Chargers.
Your team.
The land
I
of
live here, and I picked the Chargers.
The land of Cleve. Okay.
Fuck that.
They
got Kenny Pickett on the dumbest trade
They sure did.
I've ever seen. They're like, oh yeah, we'll give you DTR and a 5th round pick. You give us Kenny Pickett, who can't seem to let go of the ball when he's supposed to throw it.
Didn't he do okay when he filled in?
Give me a quarterback who's on a more expensive contract.
He did awful.
He did bad. Okay.
Yeah.
Browns are also they're having Russ visit.
What?
Yeah.
Cleveland, let's
Russell
ride.
Wilson. Yep, he's coming to
Massage parlors, let's ride.
Yep.
God damn it, guys.
You feeling dangerous?
Dangerous. Feeling dangerous.
The Kansas City.
I can't tell you that story.
Kansas
It's
City.
too dangerous.
Kansas City Chiefs versus the town of Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh.
Pitt.
You can't pick the Chiefs because you'd agree with Ken on that, and
Doesn't feel right, does it?
We'd also hate
doesn't.
you.
It's icky.
We'd also hate you.
Buccaneers versus the Tennessee Titans.
Bucks.
Oh, Buccaneers.
Bucks for show.
And then to wrap it up, last but not least.
Yeah, I was gonna say, when are we coming? So hold on. Who else hasn't been?
Yeah, do you know who's left? Who are the Vikings up against?
Is it it's an AFC team that you haven't said? You didn't say the
Hold on.
Broncos.
Ooh.
Broncos made some moves. They got Evan Ingram for
You
their
try to be impartial.
for your sake. For Evan Ingram. Good target for Bo Nix. I like that move actually. It's actually the only move I know they made. No, they got a good linebacker. They have a great defense. They got the reigning defensive player of the year. They got Blow Dix on the rise. Just love that nickname. But he's good, so I'm glad that hasn't taken for him. The obvious choice is the Vikings. After this free agency and JJ McCarthy, clearly amazing. We don't need to see
your fingers itching for the button already. Any thoughts there, Brandon?
Brandon, what are your thoughts?
No. I want to hear what you have to say.
Doc.
Skull, baby! Let's go!
Woo! the dot. Why? Why Vikes over Broncos, Doc? You got the credits to explain yourself.
Well, one, just to see Brandon's face.
Oh shit. Okay.
We will clip that up and we will use that for the rest of our lives.
Good. Can't wait. He's having a hard time. That Chick-fil-A is coming back up.
How can you not pick the off-season Super Bowl champions 2 years in a row?
I hope you fall up Alex stairs on your way home.
They might. They're the shittiest stairs. So careful what you wish for, Brandon. Guys, thanks for listening. If you made it this far, like, subscribe, follow, all that good stuff. Check out the shop because we got good shit.
And tune in next week for round 2.
Round 2. So we'll find out who makes it to, what is that? I don't know. It wouldn't be Sweet 16 already because we're down. Hey, we're down to Sweet 16.
Yeah, we're Sweet 16.
We have our Sweet 16. Okay.
Who makes the Elite 8? You find out next week.
Find out next week who's making that Elite 8. And we got just a couple more seconds. Brandon, what are you doing tonight? How's that Chick-fil-A?
I finished that a while ago, man.
Nice.
Not hungry.